Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Savvylicious Arrangements. So today I'm going to be making vegan apple cinnamon cupcakes. These cupcakes were to die for, okay? They were to die for. Like, these cupcakes were bomb.com. But we're going to get right into this recipe, and I'm starting off with 1 cup of almond milk, unsweetened vanilla, and I am going to be putting in 1/4 cup of vanilla yogurt. I was being lazy with going to get a spatula, so I was just like, let me just go ahead and use the measuring cup to scoop it out. I'm using vanilla Greek yogurt. The Greek yogurt was for the substitution for eggs, and the applesauce is the substitution for oil, as far as like vegetable oil, canola oil, or whatever. So remember that the Greek yogurt is a substitution for eggs, and the applesauce is a substitution for oil. So I'm just making sure that I scoop all of my product into my bowl. And I'm going to be taking my apple cinnamon spice. This apple cinnamon spice is so good. I have to get some more. This is the smallest size that I found it in, or the biggest size that I found it in. I'm going to be taking our good old cinnamon ground spice. And I am going to be taking some honey to give the cake some moisture. And I'm going to be taking some bourbon maple syrup to give the cake some moisture also. Now, these are the 2 things that I like to add. These are optional. You do not have to add these, but it's in my cake, and this is what I like to add. So here I am going in with the Loranns cinnamon oil. You just need a few drops because they are very, very strong. And I'm going in with the Loranns apple flavoring. Remember, these are super strong, so you don't need that many drops. And now I'm going to be taking my cake batter, and I'm going to be placing that into my bowl also. So I like to start off with my wet ingredients first, because when you start off with your dry ingredients, it sticks to the bottom of the bowl. And when you add your wet ingredients first, it doesn't stick to the bottom of the bowl, and you don't have to keep staring around the bowl with your spatula trying to get everything from the bottom. You just have to like do it once and then make sure that everything is incorporated together. And I have my cupcake scooper, and I'm going to start filling my cupcake tins. If you don't have a cupcake scooper, you can always use a ice cream scooper. If you don't have a ice cream scooper, I'm pretty sure with you baking cupcakes, you have measuring cups. You can always use a 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup to scoop your cupcake batter into your cupcake tins, and that will give you the exact amount that your cupcake tins should be filled up to. So I'm just shaking or patting my cupcake tin so that I can get all of the air out of them, so there's no air bubbles in my cupcake batter. And I'm going to place this into my oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. My cupcakes are starting to rise. They look so good, and you should smell my kitchen. It smells so delicious. So the cupcakes are finished. I took them out, and I'm getting ready to place them on a cooling rack. And I'm going to go ahead and start on the apple cinnamon sauce for the toppings of the cupcake, the frosting. So I know it looks like I'm putting a lot of cinnamon in here, but I'm not. Believe me, I'm not. Okay, you can never go wrong with too much cinnamon. But I have 1/4 cup of butter. 1/4 cup of butter. You can add as much cinnamon as you like. I didn't measure it, so you can just go according to how much cinnamon you like. I have 1 apple that I chopped in pieces, and I shaved the skin off of it. I peeled the skin. And I'm just going to allow the cinnamon and the apple pie spice to coat the apples before I add my brown sugar, my white sugar, and my cup of water. So here I had added 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and I added about a half, not even a half a cup, like 1/3 of a cup of water. And I'm just going to let that simmer and let the sauce thicken up. You will see me add the white sugar. And once you add the white sugar, you can place your stove on low and just let it simmer. And once it's finished simmering and the sauce turns into this thick, like thick consistency, I went ahead and threw my sauce into the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes just to get it nice and cool, so where it's not hot, to where it's not melting my frosting. And I'm going to start topping my cupcakes off with my apple cinnamon. So there you have it, my apple cinnamon cupcakes with apple cinnamon toppings. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one.